May Millions in the building today. How's it going?
Good.
I want to start from the beginning because there wasn't too much information about you out there, and like you don't got to share everything. But my first question is, who is May Millions? So background wise, where are you from?
I'm Sudanese and Egyptian.
Okay, and what part of the city are you from?
I'm from Malvern.
So what were you like growing up? Like in the Vern, what was it like for you? What type of person were you?
Like I was, honestly, just don't catch me on a bad day. I wasn't really like anything crazy. I was a bad kid, whatever, like in high school, but that's pretty much it. It wasn't anything like, I've honestly calmed down more now though, to be honest.
What do you mean by bad kid? Like, were you just like cutting class or like beating up girls? Like
it was just like sometimes like shit. Like sometimes girls are acting up, need to get put in their place. Yeah, that happens. But yeah, just regular high school kid shit, smoking weed, like, you know.
Okay, and how'd you start rapping?
I used to write poems when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, like my friend has a studio, so I was like mad. Like I broke up with my man and I was mad. So I'm like, let me go to the studio. And I was like, okay, shit, like this is actually not that bad. Maybe I should just rap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing I liked about your music was like, I feel like it was kind of refreshing because the female Toronto rap scene, I feel like a lot of it is repetitive. I'm like, oh, like you actually have a good voice. The flows were good. But the lyrics were interesting to me. And there is one lyric, like, you don't, I kind of want you to like rap genius explain it. He bought me a drink. I laughed at his jokes. That ish wasn't funny. Took me back to the crib. We took all his shit. That nigga, a dummy.
It's pretty self-explanatory. He bought me a drink. I laughed at his jokes. That shit wasn't funny, you know? Like, haha, like pretending, you know? And the guys are just dumb. That's what it is. Guys are so quick to like lose everything in life for a girl.
So like, are you setting up mesquite dudes or is it just like,
listen,
like targeted?
Honestly, this is like a conversation I've been wanting to have. And I don't even know like if I should talk about it, but I'm going to say it and then you guys, whatever. So I don't set up niggas. I've never set niggas up. It's not about that. And the song itself is honestly about like setting up like an older guy, but not really setting him up, but just like you have a wife, kids, and you're here looking for girls. When you go out, you're not faithful. You deserve this. This deserves to happen to you. You deserve to get robbed. You know?
It's like karma. It's like you're kind of doing God's work in a sense, like justice.
Literally karma. If it happens to you, shit, you deserved it. But you guys see how like niggas go and like slide for their homies? Like, you know, let's say you have a brother and he happens to pass away through gun violence and you feel like you're gonna go right out for him, okay? What is the difference between, let's say, like, somebody that's close to me passes away, that's a male, and I go set up the guy that has something to do with it. How is that not the equivalence of niggas going to slide? Am I wrong?
Do you feel like that puts you in a position where like people aren't gonna just treat you like a girl? Now you're just part of the street game. So a man might like, I take revenge on you for that.
Yeah, and that's totally understandable. So I bet like if that's what I'm out here doing, I better be prepared for that.
I did want to ask about one of like the better Toronto rappers right now, Haji Basto.
Better? Than who?
You wouldn't say he's one of like the better Toronto rappers right now?
No.
You never bumped a Haji Basto track?
No. I'm not even dissing, but like I just I've never, and if I've ever I've only ever heard of him after that whole situation. I don't know him. I never knew him.
So the situation she's referring to, and I think a lot of Toronto hip hop lore, it's like IG Live, like that's part of like the narratives and stuff. So there's a actually really entertaining IG Live between you and Haji Basto. You guys are going back and forth. And it seemed like friendly banter. And then even on Torontology, people were saying you guys dated before. So like, how would you describe your relationship with Haji Basto? Was it just that one live? Like you guys never talked?
I don't know him. I never knew him until that live. Somebody sent, like, people will send him the live, fake accounts, and then he just came and joined. But, you know, obviously seen a baddie. So he obviously was gonna like, you know? But then, yeah, I don't know him. He's not, we don't have no type of relationship at all.
Okay. What, would you ever do a song with him?
No. I don't, like, what song would that be? The worst song ever? Toronto. Like,
I feel like you guys could do like some Bonnie and Clyde type, you know what I'm saying?
there's a lot of niggas in Toronto that could be Bonnie and Clyde with, except for him.
Okay. Well, speaking of another potential Toronto rapper, maybe love interest, there was a post on Torontology of you reposting Casper's track. And, you know, he reposted the story and people are saying you guys are dating. How would you describe your relationship with Casper TNG?
We're cool. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
Why is your homegirl dying in the back? I feel like she knows something that we don't, you know?
He's cool.
Would you say he's one of like the best Toronto rappers out right now?
Right now, yeah, for sure.
Who's like your top 3 Toronto rappers?
I don't listen to Toronto music. Like, I never did. Maybe when I was younger and like press and shit. But now I would say, obviously, like the niggas in the Vern that are rapping. Casper. And literally that's it. But I don't know who else. Oh, actually, no, 100 Band Plan. He's hard.
So you did say you are Sudanese. What is your favorite aspect about being Sudanese? Like whether it's like food or cultural stuff?
Being any Sudanese girl is a baddie. I've never met a not baddie Sudanese girl. Food-wise, honestly, Sudanese food is not all that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's if you didn't grow up eating it, you're not gonna be like, oh, let me go eat this today, you know? And I think there's only like one Sudanese restaurant in Mississauga.
But you also said you're Egyptian. Egyptians have good food, like koshari and like...
Yeah, they do still, but not even really. Like, I would never go be like, oh, let's go to the Egyptian restaurant.
Okay, so what type of food would you say like is your favorite?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, it changes like every month. You know those ones?
What's this month?
Honestly, this month has been burgers. Literally. Like, literally.
Like any burger? Or like is there a specific spot? Like you going like Hero Burger?
Like today we had Mini Mo's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little Lawrence action.
But like obviously just like baddie burgers.
I did want to ask you about the term baddie. Like how do you define a baddie?
Can we pause?
Yeah, absolutely. You good? Is everything okay? You look like you're about to punch something.
No, I'm gonna be cool right now.
Okay, I read it.
The spliff's not hot.
So what I was asking is, you know, you use the term baddie a lot. How would you define a baddie?
You know what? Everybody always asks me that. It's like, honestly, a baddie, yeah, whatever looks, whatever, but I can't even explain it if you're not a baddie like that. Like, it's just a character trait. You could be a baddie.
Oh, so it's not like just like females?
No, like anything baddie. Like if something is like something nice, it's a baddie thing. Like, oh, those are baddie shoes. That's a baddie sweater. That's a baddie hat. That's a baddie wig.
Okay.
But it has something to be like, it has to be like mesmerizing. Like it can't just be some regular shit.
Can food be baddie? Like
this
that's
is
a baddie
baddie.
pizza. Okay. The clouds.
That is not baddie.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair. Okay. I didn't set it up, man. Shout out B3. You did set up both those things. Okay. So you use baddie more. It's not just like a person thing. It's like any object or like experience can be like a baddie experience.
Yeah,
for
like, you know, this is a baddie trip.
Okay.
But a baddie, like, is just a girl, stands on her shit. It's not like a that just does like, you know, dumb bitch shit.
There's another term I wanted you to define for me. It's a term that I've recently come to know. GC, gal clown. So what makes a man a GC?
You're a trick, especially if you're a young trick.
Okay.
Like niggas a few years older than me, my age. Like, what the fuck are you doing tricking? Like, are you a loser? Yeah, I crashing over. Like, you need to calm down. Like, don't be doing all that. Pillow talking, like what niggas do. Like, go to a girl, like, oh, you know that guy's not even all that. Like, I'm all that.
That segues perfectly into my next question about Top Molly, which was
I know.
hilarious. Yo, I remember seeing that on Torontology. Okay, so yo, why'd you air the man out? I do want to ask that.
I'm actually so happy you actually asked this, like, for real. Because you want to know why? Like, that thing that happened, that whole argument with him or whatever, it was so dumb because literally he was, okay, I was live at 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm there, I'm chilling. Like, I'm playing like fucking Janae Aiko. Like, I'm not, like, if you're on my live, like, be on my live, be cool, whatever. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. His friend joined, and then he joined, like, shortly after, like 5 minutes. And I'm like, and then he joined my live, and he sounded like he just woke up. So I'm like, what? Did you just wake up to, like, join my live? I'm joking, by the way. Like, obviously, obviously you didn't just wake up to join my live. If you did, you're weird. Anyways, he goes, and he's like, no, you dumb. I woke up to pray Fajr. I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. And I'm like, for someone to wake up and pray Fajr, the first thing you're gonna wake up and say, you dumb. Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? Then he's going on with me for like, cause now I'm like, you're not about to sit here and disrespect. Now there's like 50 people on the live. And he's disrespecting me and disrespecting me. This, that, like I'm gonna waste you. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? So then I'm like, say no more. I'm not arguing with you. I ended the live. The man's there calling me. Please, I know what you're gonna do. Don't do it. If you do it, you're done. I'm cutting you off for good. Like, we're done. I'm like, like, did you think we were gonna be cool after this? Like, what are you talking about? And it literally, that conversation was the day before I went, screen recorded it and posted it. I said, yeah, because you thought you were gonna sit there and disrespect me in front of people, but you're here begging off in my DMs. Ew. And then he wanted to move. Like, I just don't like niggas like that. And then he went to go rant on his story and try to be like, oh, I'm a peace promoter. I wake up to pray Fajr. I hate people like that. I hate people like that. He sits there and tries to promote peace and this and that, but you're not that for real. You're literally the opposite of that. You sit there, you talk shit. I've seen him in real life. I've experienced you. Like, I know what type of guy you are. And you're also young. Like, he's like a kid. That's how he acts. So it's just like, you're dust. And I'm so mad I even ever fucked with you. Then he tried to make it seem like, oh, may I put you on the map? Who the niggas didn't know you before I did your little video with you. What are you talking about? Like, are you dumb? I didn't even know you. You followed me. I didn't know him. But yeah, he's like ill. Like, literally ill. Adil, though, his whatever, the guy he does videos with, he's cool, he's normal. Even him on the live was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you acting like this? But yeah.
Your body on mine. So prior to that, you guys were cool. Like, it was like content, kind of collaboration, but behind the scenes. So you were kind of holding it down for him by not exposing him the whole time.
Because he doesn't waste you, you know? So I'm not bro, and this is my problem. Now, because of that video, not like because of whatever I posted, people think like that's what I do. Like, I'm a clout chaser. I just go post. If you guys knew the niggas in my DMs, I'm not out here posting niggas in my DMs. I'm posting niggas that try to diss me on live, but you were just begging, singing. You were literally singing. So what are you talking about? And people are saying, oh, man, you're such a cat. What the fuck am I? No, I don't play that shit.
And I do think there is something to say about mans who, like, in order to get a girl, will put down another man that's competition.
He's a loser. He tried to be like, oh, you think niggas have motion? I have motion. What? What motion? And you're not even funny. Did you guys ever laugh watching his videos?
Well, I laughed from the DMs.
You laughed at that. That was funny.
I think he had
like, how the f is the biggest, funniest thing you ever did was you getting exposed. Like, what?
But he has a fan base. Like, he is considered funny.
Okay, maybe.
By some people, yeah.
Somebody. But also, like, obviously, like, you know, his community supports him, all the Somali people. That's what, you know? But...
Yo, I went down this TikTok rabbit hole and I want to get your
this is crazy.
Your opinion on this.
Is it me?
No, it's not about you.
Oh.
Are Somalis black?
Yeah. They say they're not black.
Some of them, yeah.
They're delusional. That's what it is. It's just delusion. Listen, back home, there's a very, like, nobody wants to be black. They don't want to be black. That's just how they are. They think, I don't know, what are you then if you're not black? Because there's only a few things you could be. So what are you? Asian, white? Like, you can't, what else are you going to be? I guess if you want to, you can't be just, you know, Somali. But yeah, they're just delusional, to be honest. And it's only like the people from back home. It's not real. And if it's anyone here, they're just delusional. But I think it's because, but I don't think it was Somalia, but Ethiopia didn't, like, there wasn't slaves there or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they say, like, they're not black.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think their argument is that, like, when people say black, they usually refer to, like, African American or, like, Caribbean.
Yeah, that's why. But that's the thing. They just don't want to be Jamaican. Like, they hate Caribbean.
There's a beef there. There definitely is a beef. Yeah. Why do you think the East Africans and the Jamaicans are beefing? Because Jamaicans, they rate Haile Selassie. You know what I'm saying? That's their guy. So why do you feel like it's like a woman competition thing?
I just think, like, I don't know. I love Jamaicans, like, you know, sometimes. Because, like, Jamaicans, you guys are African. Like, if you didn't know. Like, you know? Talking to you.
What's the sauce? Our Jamaican cameraman.
Like if you look down in, like, history, like, you know, but that's where, like, you guys are trying to act like, you know, oh, we're Jamaican, we'll never be like Africans, like Africans.
There is that Nigeria, Ghana versus, but y'all from the same place. But culturally, there is a difference. There is a big cultural difference.
There is, because, like, I don't want to do too much talking about.
Yeah.
It's just more like, you guys are more out there, like, more, in our eyes, would be inappropriate culture, you know?
Do you have anything to say about that?
I mean, shit. She ain't wrong, nigga.
All right. So what are some red flags that guys should look for in girls?
Like, don't be dumb. Like, a lot of you niggas are dumb. Like, so dumb. Like, just because a girl's a baddie doesn't mean, like, you have to have her. Because she's not going to f with you for real. Unless, like, I don't know, like, sometimes, I dated some ugly niggas, you know? Sometimes you get, lucky. Like, me personally, I don't care what you look like. You could be ugly as, I don't know about weight, though. But I don't know. Like, I don't really care about what you look like. Nah, but I don't really care what you look like. It doesn't really matter to me, but it matters just how you are. And it's like, are you gonna listen to me? Like, you can run the relationship. Like, I will listen to you, but will you listen to me? Like, you know? Like, if I tell you, like, don't do this, you can't do it. Not because I run you, because I'm asking and I'm your girlfriend and you're gonna obviously say yes because I asked, you know?
But what if the man's like, yo, I'm the man of the relationship, like, you don't tell me what to do, which I'm sure you've received this type of backlash before.
It's like that, I can't hear that. If you said that, I won't hear it. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, so you want a dude that, like, you can kind of control, but also, like, is a dominant man.
Yeah, I love that. Like, you know, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I'm with you and you can't tell me what to do, I'm not with you. Because, like, how are you dumb? I need somebody to tell me what to do. Like, you know?
Are you into the toxicity, or do you want, like, a healthy, healed man?
No, like, I want a healthy, healed man. Somebody may not believe me, but that's the truth.
So there's no element of toxicity that you find, like, attractive? Like a guy pulling up to your house on some crazy ish because, like, you guys got into a fight.
Yeah, because it's like, no, but like if
borderline crash out.
No, but if we're arguing, and, like, you don't, like, I say bye and, like, you don't text me back, like, I'll die. Like, are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, if you don't ring me down, like, you hate me or something, like, you know? Like, I hate when they're arguing and they're, like, not, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, arguing back.
Oh, so you want them to show that they care.
Yeah.
So jealousy, for example, like, you like a dude who's jealous.
No.
Okay. But, like, yo, is there a level of jealousy that is attractive? Or do you feel like it's always...
Don't do that. Because me, like, niggas actually can't talk to me. Like, I swear to God, like, you can't with me. Like, you know, you don't got to worry about that. Like, you know? But no, jealousies, no, that's annoying.
You said you've dated ugly dudes, but, like, do they usually have money?
Okay, but the thing is, ugly is, like, too, like, strong. Like, they're not beat, but they're, like, you know, you're not, like, a hard ass, like, oh, like, I want her nigga, like, you know? That's what you have to go for, because, like, Like the ugly niggas, they know their place. They're not like, they're like, shit, I have a baddie, I'm sticking with her. Like, you know? I'm never gonna have this opportunity again.
So you're not into like pretty boys or like dudes
Hell
who are, like,
no. You see those niggas that are like fine? Like I'll say you're so fine, but I'll never like, I just don't like you. Like I can never like you. Like it's just like installed in me. Like there's some like model guys. Like who looks like that? Nobody is cute in Toronto. Like everybody's so, who is like that? Like Zac Efron when he was like young.
That is a crazy throwback.
Like when he was young.
High School Musical, Zac Efron.
Yeah, like you're
Troy.
fine, but I'll never like, everybody will like you.
What qualities do you look for in a guy? Like, say like 3 or 4 qualities that you're like, okay, like these are the most important for me.
You have to be nice, because niggas are so rude. Like, ew. Every time I get asked this question, like, I never know the answer. You have to ride out for me. Like, if I call you, like, you have to be ready to box whoever the I'm about to tell you to box. Like, you know? And not play about me. Like, everybody knows he doesn't play about her, so they're already not with her, you know?
So he has to be armed? I'm joking.
I'm not joking. I know, real shit.
So he has to be nice, have a firearm. What are the other 2?
You can't be broke. Like, you don't have to be rich as like, I don't need like a you know? Like, I don't need anything crazy. But like, you just can't be like pay for the movies. Like, don't be a brokey. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm. Have a little motion.
Pay for the dinner. Like, pay for my nails. Like, don't be weird.
Okay, so on average, like, how much do you think a guy needs to shell on May Millions every month if he's dating her?
No, listen. Like, if you're a waste you, like, I only dated, like, I don't want to even say the number because then you guys are going to try to narrow it down. But that's not a big number. But, like, I don't know. Like, I've had waste youths, like, send me money.
Just off the strength, you didn't do anything?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's like, you're a waste youth. And it's like, I lose extreme respect for you because, like, you never even see me. Like, you need to like, stand the fuck up. And, like, you know, get some self-esteem or something. Because, like, what are you doing? You worked hard for that.
But, like, if a guy is trying to date you, like, he's probably trying to get your attention.
No, but if you're dating me and I actually like you, like, I will never want you to buy me something, you know? Like, I will want to buy you everything. Like, that's how girls are. Like,
do you get, like, athletes, rappers in your DMs? You don't have to say names, but do you?
Athletes, yep. Mm-hmm.
Like CFL, NFL, definitely CFL.
What is football?
Canadian or American?
It's Canadian. Canadian.
So NFL, NFL players.
National Football League.
Yes. Yeah. Do they send money or do they kind of like?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Like
you gotta like. I don't be asking niggas for money. If I know you're a waste you, I'll be like, you want to talk to me? Like, okay, this is my e-transfer. Like, you know, and it's like if you like, I don't really think you're gonna do it. You know, like I just, you know, but then some of them really do. And it's like, you need help.
They deserve the L though. At that point, it's like, that's on you, bro. Just to talk. It's
like, yeah, you're a loser. And it's like, I don't even answer you for like 12 hours.
I'd be pissed if I e-transfer you like 8 bills even. And it's like, yo, you're not even messaging me right away. I'd be like, send my money back. You better FaceTime me this second.
No, but you know what? It's like, it's not even like, oh, hey, send me money. It's like, oh, pay for my wig. It's a band. You know?
So do you feel like a lot of girls are just able to make a living off
just
financial domination?
All these, except like the baddies, there's the baddie business owners, like the wig sellers, the lash doers, the, you know, beauty shit doers, they're baddies, you know, they make their change off of it or whatever. But there are other girls out there, you know, niggas, and they're worse. Like, they're out here sucking dick, you know, like prostitutes.
But they're kind of working hard for their money at that point.
Yeah,
like,
but that's what I'm trying to say. You must be ugly, like, or something. Or dumb. That's why I don't like dumb girls. You're not a baddie. Those girls, like, I just can't say you're a baddie because it's like, bitch, you could get it. Just, you know, you could get it. Just calm down. Take your time. Because, you know, it's fast money when you're out here and being a prostitute. But
at what cost? Like, you're really sacrificing your body.
No, but I know bitches that are prostitutes and they're rich as they're richer than your dad. So
Like how long can they do? Do they plan to do it their whole lives? Like, do you have like a window of time where it's like, okay, you can do it from like whatever 19 to like 30, and then it's like you got to retire, you got to get out the game, or do some girls just do it forever?
the thing is, I think girls, you can't do it forever because they're not gonna want you anymore. They're gonna be like, bitch,
Your
you're
price
old.
is gonna go down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think if you're a smart, no, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there are some baddie ones. Sorry guys, I didn't mean that. I just don't like the dumb ones, but the baddie ones, like, you know, they'll save up, or sometimes they actually need the change for something. But they'll save up the money, they'll invest it somewhere, you know? Stop doing that, and now you're doing something else. You just needed that kick, you know?
Okay, so I do have like a rapid fire. So this is just like,
What the fuck is that?
it's just like, I'm gonna say questions and you just give me like the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay.
Do you believe in God or a higher power?
Of course, I'm Muslim, but like smoking is kind of awkward saying.
Okay, if you had one last meal, what would it be?
Mashed potatoes.
Who's your favorite musical artist?
Ooh, like what do you mean?
Like artist, like musician, like singer, rapper.
Off the top of my head, no cap.
Okay, if you weren't an artist, what would you be doing?
Being a lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm in school for.
You prefer? You're in school, like to be a lawyer. Are you doing like a bachelor's?
No, I took this year off, but yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh wow, gang.
I don't play about me to.
Argumentative. No, okay.
Yeah, it's true though. That's why.
Every girl who's like good at arguing when they were kids, like I'd be a sick lawyer, and they actually go through with it. Okay, do you prefer sweet food or salty food?
Depends on the month.
Okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh my God, to be invisible. You want to know why? If I have to go to my nigga's house and see what he's doing, I'll be there for life. I would live there invisible.
You get comfy, they'll be like laying down.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm going home. The f you thought? I swear to God.
Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah.
Stock for no, I'm joking. Okay. Are you more of a cat person or a dog person?
Cat. The dogs.
A lie. Cat gang.
They're they're dogs.
Okay. I love cats. There's just something so like
they're spiritual
mystical
animals.
about them.
They protect you in your home. Dogs don't protect you. They bring the devil. That's why they do nothing, because they're protecting you from.
They're meditating.
No, but cats are spiritual animals. They protect you. They see the dead. They see ghosts. They see demons.
Okay. What's your favorite bottled water?
Honestly, what is Eska?
Eska?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna know why? First of all, every other one is disgusting and they're so bad for you. And what they put in their water. But anyways.
I'm more into like Flow water, but that's a little expensive.
Oh, I love Flow.
But
yeah.
You always lose a little bit to the cardboard. Like there's always a little bit you can just never get.
They have like these new flavored ones. It's my favorite.
Yeah, those are hard. Okay, blunts or papes?
I used to only smoke blunts, but now, you know, I'm trying to be healthy. I can't even breathe right now.
Nah, this has been a bog still, I can't lie. Okay, and that's usually with grabba, even with the blunts?
Of course.
Okay. Do you prefer Apple's products or Windows products, like Mac, PC?
Yeah, obviously Apple.
Okay. What was your favorite subject when you were in school?
You give me Android vibes.
Really? You don't see my Mac? You don't see my iPhone? Like, I have a next Mac. What was your favorite subject when you were in school?
English. Give me lip gloss.
If you had to learn another language, what language would it be?
I want to be fluent in French. Like super fluent. Like I have to. And because, you know, there's a lot of Arabic words that are French. Yeah. Like, you know, they took a lot of Arabic words. Yeah.
And you speak two dialects of Arabic. Arabic, right? You speak Sudanese and Egyptian. What are your favorite like Arab accents? Like the dialects, like Egyptian
dialect. Honestly, which one's the dumbest one? I think Moroccan. I think that one's the dumbest one.
That one's hard to understand.
I don't even mean to say like, but like it is.
What's your dream city to perform in?
Miami.
What do you think happens when you die?
Oh my God, he asked me the scariest question of life. What do you think happens when you die? That is my favorite question of life. So guys, I used to have a really big fear of death, like extremely. Like I would not sleep. I did not sleep for months. Like I would sleep for like 2-3 hours every day. Like I was like literally driving myself insane. But it's inevitable. Like, you know, you have to be okay with it. And that's why we are, because we think it's so distant, you know, but it's not. But anyways, I used to have a big fear, but now like I'm okay with it because like this is like temporary. That's why sometimes I think about things and it's like, do I really even want to do this? Like life is temporary. Like, you know, you could die any day, any second.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to be like? Are you going to be proud of this? Are you going to be, you know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, it just makes you think about life. But after you die, I'm a Muslim. So like, you know, you get judged by oh my God. So this is what happens when you die in Islam. Your soul is taken out of your body and a couple of angels come first, and then the angel of death comes. But your soul starts to leave from your toes, and then it ends at your head, and then it leaves. And then, in that moment, you're dead, whatever, you take it and whatever, I don't know. Then you're taken. When you get buried, that's when you're dead. Like, you know, that's when you get judged, and that's when, like, you're in the next world. And in Islam, we believe in this place. Like, it's like the in-between. It's called Hayat al-Barzakh, something like that. It's in Arabic. And you just live there. And if you were good, you're gonna be on the good side. If you were bad, you're not gonna be in hell yet, but you're gonna see what hell's like. And you're gonna live a similar hell. We believe in the punishment of the grave.
What age did you have this like fear of death?
It was 2018.
Okay, was it like you experienced death around you and then you started thinking about it?
No, let me tell you, the thing is, it's like, it's too serious. Like, this has to be like another topic of like a fucking podcast because it's like an insane topic. And I don't want to sound crazy and shit because people already say that. But I went back home, and like every time I went back home, like you guys don't understand, like we live in an illusion. Like, you know, Canada, the United States, all these, like the UK, it's an illusion. It's not real. When you go back home, there's less, like, I don't know
infrastructure, everything. Like,
there's less, like, buildings, and there's less technology, and there's less, like, you know, there's people in Sudan that probably never even know what Instagram is, you know? Like, the elders. And they're just chilling. They don't care for their phone. They'll fucking sleep on their boat, like, you know? It's a different world, and it's a different, like, energy. Everywhere in the world, like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it's like we're masked, like when we live here, because there's so much other stuff, worldly things going on. You don't take in that there's supernatural things in other places, and they're more like, you're more intuitive with them when you are back home and not here. And yeah, I just experienced some things there, and it was just like really like it's like I seen things that are not, you wouldn't believe. So it makes you believe the other things that you don't believe. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just like, if that's real, then that means this is 100% real. You know?
What were you seeing, like ghosts?
Like, yeah, like I wouldn't say ghosts. Ghosts are not real.
Like jinns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like you actually seen a jinn?
Like, it's just not seen, but like, you know they're there. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a different topic. Like, I don't want to, like, y'all don't understand this shit. And this shit is so real. So every time, like, I talk about it or remember, like, it really, like, snaps me back to reality because it's real shit. Like, it's really real shit. And, like, I don't know. Ever since I was younger, I was always, like, you know?
Like, spiritually in tune?
Yeah. Like, that's always how I was. Like, when I was at, like, things I don't remember, my mom tells me, like, oh, when you were younger, you said this and this and that.
I mean, I'm into spirituality. Like, I believe in jinns and stuff. Like, I believe that stuff is real.
It is real.
So how did it work experiencing a jinn in Sudan? Like, how did you know it was a jinn? Is there like some type of language communication, like mentally? Or like, is it just like you feel an energy and you're like, oh, like I feel like this is like a jinn?
The thing is, like, back home, everywhere, Jamaica, Sudan, Mexico, they all practice voodoo, black magic, you know? So because it's not as practiced here, the energy of it is not strong here. You know what I'm trying to say? It's more stronger back home. So it'll be everywhere. Since everybody does it back home, everybody does it on each other. You know what I'm trying to say? So everywhere it's bad energy. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just like, and like, you know, in the Quran, it says like jinns live with us. Every house has their own, but it's like, there's just bad jinns that possess. Like there's just different, like, you know, types of them.
So even in Sudan, which is like a predominantly Muslim country, they still practice voodoo?
Everybody's up. It's humans.
Yeah. How do you protect yourself from voodoo? Is it just like you get like an evil eye kind of thing that like protects you, or do you just have to like pray?
Because I have a song called Voodoo.
You literally have a voodoo freestyle.
I know, but it's just for like, you know, the song is a vibe.
But that's mad intense that you have had experience with voodoo. So like, how do you protect yourself from voodoo? Like if someone wants to put like a voodoo curse on you.
Thing is, it's so real and it's so scary. Like people scare me. Like in Islam, like if you ever practice that, it's a shit. Like, you know, it's you're going to hell. You're done. Like there's no, like there's certain things in Islam where if you do it, you're done. Like there's no going back. Like, you know, I think there's like 6 things. I don't remember, but something like that. But like you can't do it. Like it's shirk. Shirk is believing in something other than Allah, like other than God. Believing in like, you know, black magic, whatever. But what was I saying?
Like how do you protect yourself from voodoo?
Oh, like it depends. Everybody has their own way.
You gotta like counter voodoo. Like you gotta do your own like anti-voodoo.
The thing is, that's why it's like hard to like you. And the thing is, like not everybody is like if you know, you know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you know people, if you've been back home anyway, like everyone's not from Canada, like, you know, everyone has that shit going on back in their country, wherever they're from. Me personally, you just have to like, you know, you have to.
Well, you read a 1-2 surah?
Yeah, like you have to read a couple surahs. You have to like, you know, there's certain ruqya, like it's called the ruqya, like there's certain things that you read that protect you. But everybody's different, you know?
That is intense.
But there's some people that protect themselves with doing black magic. I was so like oblivious to it before until I experienced something in Sudan. And then it made me like, I have to know everything about it, like, you know? And there's certain shit, like, you can't go on the internet and search this up. Like, I had to, like, go dig deep in Sudan and ask, like, the oldest person there, like, you know?
So are you able to say what you saw? Or is it just, like, you can't even describe it?
No, it's not even something that you see. It's like, just, like...
You experience.
It's just weird, like, things that would happen. Like, you know, one time... I was younger, right? And I was in Sudan. And my house in Sudan is like it's like huge. Like it's like the biggest house in life. Like, you know, it's so big. Like there's one house. Imagine this is the whole house, land. And there's 3 houses in that one like land. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, like everyone had their own house, but they're all in one house. Like, if you understand. Anyways, there's one part of the house we're not allowed to go. Because it's just not allowed to go. Like, we're just not allowed to go there. Like, it's the back of the house. Nobody goes there. We never go there. But this time, all my cousins were at the house, and we're young, and we're playing, like, hide and seek or tag or some shit, okay? So I go to the part where I wasn't allowed to go, and it's scary as like, whatever, okay? And then I was running downstairs, and I fall. And I felt so bad. Like, I felt so bad. My whole knee was bleeding, whatever, okay? And I go crying to my mom, and my grandma was there, and she laughed. And she was like, yo, they tripped you. I was like, who the fuck is they?
So it's one of those things where it's like bad things will happen to you when you're in that like energy field or whatever.
Yeah. But it's real. Like evil eye is real. There's
100%.
a difference between like evil eye and black magic. Black magic is like someone going and doing like a spell on you. Evil eye, I can give you evil eye right now. I could lick your mustache.
Yeah.
And tomorrow it's gonna fall off. Because I didn't say mashallah,
yeah,
like, you know?
Yeah.
It's nothing intentional most of the time, you know? It's just like even guys can give, like guys and girls can give you hand, like evil eye.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you know?
I believe that. I believe my house is filled with those like blue evil eye stuff, you know, like to protect.
You need to take all that shit out. That is, listen, I hate that. That literally brings evil eye. Everyone thinks that it doesn't, and it's like that's not true. Like,
it's meant to ward it off.
No, but it's not. There's other things that you could do. There's other like things to do to ward it off. Not that literally brings evil eye, and people get confused, and that's how the devil works.
The hand, the eye. It's kind of similar. Like it has an eye in it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's that. Yeah, but that's people's. Is that a religion?
I think it's more cultural. Like Turks do it a lot. Like Greeks do it a lot. Like some Arabs do it. It's kind of like
A lot of Arabs do it, and all my aunts have that shit, and I'm like, are you guys dumb? Like, go read the Quran. What are you doing? Like, you're hoping on that this little keychain protects you from the jinns and the devil. Like, what? Well, how delusional are you?
Well, I believe that like only God can protect you.
That's
from
what
that
I'm trying to
stuff.
say.
You know what I'm
That's why,
saying?
but you're going. That's a form of shirk when you believe in those symbols,
like objects.
Yeah, like how are you gonna believe that in an object that is gonna protect you? This is what is saving me today. My fucking evil eye shit. That's so dumb.
No, it makes sense. I think it's more like a symbolic reminder of like, don't evil eye.
No, people think like, yo, I'm blessed today. Like, y'all thought the devil was gonna get me. Nope, I got my fucking bracelet on.
No,
like,
it's true. That literally like how most people think. That's insightful. Okay, so before we wrap up, like, what are your goals with your music now? Like, I know you have like the 3 tracks out.
Yeah, it's cause like I'm busy, like, so I just didn't drop music yet. But also like I wanna drop like different type of songs. Like not songs that you would expect from me. But like I have to like, I don't know, like work my way up to that.
Like what type of tracks?
Just not like baddie songs.
So what type of tracks? Like instead
Like,
of baddie tracks?
More like girl, sad, like slower music, like,
Like Janae SZA type,
Yeah,
like R&B,
yeah.
pretty much. Okay, that's cool. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we wrap up?
I'm gonna just say like, you guys don't know me. I'm amazing, right?
You're good, yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
seem
I'm so funny. I'm cool. Like, like people don't know me. To my haters, you guys are just haters, and you guys wish you were me, or you wish you were my friend, and you never will be. So.
All right, well, made millions in the building. Thank you.